Welcome, Gemini. Thank you for listening to your reading of April 28, 2023 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. The Leo moon squares off with Mercury retrograde in the very early hours this morning, dear Gemini, threatening to conjure strange and cerebral dreams. Luckily, you'll have a chance to reclaim clarity as you awaken, and a helping hand from Chiron will allow you to tune into the subtle energy surrounding you. Intrusive thoughts could throw you off track this afternoon when Uranus becomes active, but try not to latch onto any unproductive or negative dialogues that pop into your psyche. Sweetness will surround you just before evening when Luna blows a kiss to Venus, creating the perfect ambience for romance or self-care. You are in a good state and are full of inspiration. Your mind is working actively and stimulating you to constantly come up with new ideas and strategies. So this day can prove to be very productive for you. However, all this can be messed up if you fail to take the matters of health into consideration. Are you throwing down money for a good cause, or is that just another drain on your resources? You're one of the most savvy signs of the zodiac, and money can to make your world go round, but if you've been letting it flow through your fingers like water, then there's a problem. Perhaps you've been treating your friends to a few too many rounds of drinks, or signed up for one too many monthly donations. Regardless, today's planets are here to remind you that if your money won't come back to help you out, no matter how well-intentioned it might be, then maybe it's time to not only work smarter, but also spend smarter. The last thing you want to do is wind up in the red because you were so busy making sure everyone else was doing all right. So today be sure to think twice before telling the table this one is on you. Take a long, hard look at your bank account. Finances come into focus today, as the moon in stability-seeking Leo clashes with hedonistic Jupiter. Is something off when it comes to your cash? Do you need to cut back on certain extravagances? Or maybe you could be allocating a few funds for charitable causes or ethical companies. Make some adjustments to the way you wield your nest egg. By saving more aggressively now, you'll be living large again in the not-so-distant future. You're inspiring confidence today, dear Gemini. You're especially communicative, and transits boost your appeal and magnetism, helping you break through problems or put interpersonal problems behind you. Friends can be helpful and reassuring, or your social life or network seems more supportive. You could be feeling especially above it all, creative, and ready to move forward. Life seems to demand you turn your attention to many different matters today, but you may get the chance to express yourself in ways that make you feel good. Fortunately, your communications can be healing, and others tend to trust you more than usual. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck. But first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You are super popular today, Gemini. Everyone will want to talk to you and connect with you throughout your workday since the moon in Leo is sextile with Venus in your sign. With Venus on your side, you may already feel exceptionally confident and attractive, which will be palpable in any professional setting that you step into. So, the sextile will intuitively strengthen this attractiveness since your self-expression and optimistic communication style will be highly sought out at work. Use this to your advantage since you have the power to make your workplace enjoyable. As much as you may wish to avoid the smaller details, this is a time for wrapping things up so you can move forward without any doubts or confusion. Now is the time to go inwards and question your spiritual relationship with your finances. You may have a few revealing dreams which will be enlightening. It's also a good time to ask yourself a few questions about your finances and think about any changes you wish to see. Take time today to set aside some time for meditation and let the universe know what changes you want to manifest. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for April 28th are 33, 2, 11, 4, 51, 6. Daily love. A newfound, subtle theme has been echoing throughout the cosmos in recent weeks, Gemini. Vesta, an asteroid far off in the depths of space, turned a corner and ventured into earthy Taurus. Vesta is an asteroid named after the Roman goddess of the hearth and home. She is especially important because she also aligns with sacred sexuality and our inner truth. Now, as she takes on the energy of Taurus, we may become more sensual, practical, and giving while expressing our sacred sexuality as we prioritize building them on a stable, firm foundation. The moon is in Leo and in your 3nd house, however it is also trining Neptune in your 10th house today. A necessary part of any healthy, long-lasting and fulfilling relationship is having common values as those of your partner. This tends to be something that people bypass when they are getting intimately involved with someone. It eventually ends up catching up to them and presents a real dilemma. So it would be relevant to ask yourself today if that is something you generally pay attention to and if you have that with your current partner or not. One of the major things that forms the basis of whether two people have values that are in alignment is whether they seek to build and create similar things in their lives. As the things that we wish to pursue are generally indicators of what we care about and believe in. At work, you may get a chance to seal the deal with one of the biggest clients. Go ahead with your decision to sign a long-term contract with them. The client has plenty of financial resources and so will reduce the economical pressure on your firm. Demonstrate common sense and good business to the client if you want to pick more deals from them. What's your relationship to your finances? Are you making as much money as you would like to be? Ask yourself these questions today as the moon is in Leo and in your 3nd house of finances. Learn how to be balanced with your money. If you find that you spend too much, more than you can afford to, try being less frivolous. And if you're the kind of person who's constantly freaking out about finances, worried that you'll never have enough, not allowing yourself to enjoy your resources, practice being less stingy with yourself. The moon is also trining Neptune in your 10th house, reminding you that when you're keeping in mind what you want to build for yourself in your career, you start to manage and utilize your resources more wisely. Health. The stars indicate a high chance of accident today from fire or heat for you. Be extra careful while handling electrical implements or while working in the kitchen. In fact, you should be careful around all hot objects today. You should stay away from firearms. Your stress will manifest itself in irritability, which may affect your interaction with others. During the moon in Leo transit, you may find yourself feeling more introverted than usual. Take this time to rest and recharge, Gemini. Try reading a book, taking a bath, or watching a movie. You may also find that cooking or baking can be therapeutic for you during this time. Restorative yoga or gentle stretching can help you relax and release any tension you may be holding in your body. To support your emotional well-being, try working with amethyst or clear quartz crystals. Family and friends. Nobody is perfect. If the world seems at peace, there is no logic to try a new door when you are contented with the first one. There is no end to desires. But understand that if only you are stable in your relation, you will be able to channelize your energy for a better tomorrow. Do not hurt others. Practice meditation. It's a good idea to take time out and pamper yourself, and since you are normally so busy seeing to everyone else's welfare, today would be the perfect time to check in with yourself and see to your own needs. Instead of focusing on others, how about taking yourself out for a date? With the primal moon receiving a tense beam from Jupiter today, you will probably feel out of sync with anyone you come into contact with, be it a friend or lover, so why bother with the friction if you can avoid it? After all, if there is any sign that would rather miss a fight altogether, it's you. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.